Excuse me.
Your hair's getting shaggy.
Yeah?
Oh wow, would you look at that? The thumbnail's in the video. Kinda begs the question, did the video inspire the thumbnail? Or the other way around? Hi, I'm your guy Wedge, by the way. So as of now, Bobby Burns is an LA-based YouTuber who has just under 900,000 subscribers. And before I get into this, I'd like to preface with a disclaimer that I like Bobby Burns. I think his channel's good, and I'm at least a little bit invested in what he's doing, or else I wouldn't really care to talk about him in this video. Having said that, I think the progression of his channel over the past few months is fascinating, and I want to get into what is basically an identity crisis that is referred to as Phase 5. But let's bring it back for a second. Bobby Burns had been making quite a few videos that were movie reviews. That's where he got his start. Then he started doing videos that were more commentary and analysis based and focused more on YouTube itself. He started talking about content creators such as Filthy Frank, Poppy, Report of the Week, etc. And he had the signature red backdrop that he would use on all of his thumbnails. He did pretty well with these, until he made one video about Shane Dawson criticizing his conspiracy theory show, which included this infamous clip.
I have a problem with people manipulating people and not being honest and making terrible content.
Yes, that was 7 varies. So Shane Dawson ended up seeing this video, and despite everything that Bobby had said to him, he seemed to see something greater in Bobby. So he reached out to him and flew him to LA to meet him in person and to basically just talk to him. And they ended up hitting it off pretty well. So they formulated this plan where Shane Dawson would make a couple of videos on his channel, and then Bobby would make a few videos for his channel, and they would coordinate the releases so that Shane could basically just give Bobby a lot of exposure.
I know this video is pretty much cutting me off from ever having any kind of relationship with Shane Dawson, ever.
Make sure you can't see.
I can't. And boy did it work, because Bobby basically doubled in size overnight, and at this point, in about a month, he went from 300,000-ish to just under 900,000 subscribers. So he's sitting pretty. So what's the problem? Well, his fans don't really seem to like Phase 5. The problem being, once he moved to LA, he pretty much changed his entire channel to be geared towards him vlogging his new experience as an LA YouTuber. This basically included kind of boring, generic vlogs of him in LA pretty much just buying things most of the time. And there wasn't any more of these analysis videos. I take it that many people assumed, because this is what I assumed, that he would, do a few vlogs because this was a big point in his life, and then he would continue making, his standard content. But once he was a few videos into Phase 5, he made a video basically just explaining that this was just the direction of the channel. He totally ditched everything he had been doing, and he was just going to be an LA vlogger. And it feels like he became one of the YouTubers that his past self would have criticized in the video. I didn't even realize that his fans were so against what he was doing until he came out with a recent video called How to Film Like a YouTuber. He's basically doing this mini-series where he flew out a friend of his, Sawyer... what's his name? Sawyer Matheny. So he's basically doing this mini-series where after pretty much being a large YouTuber after like a few weeks, he's decided that he's pretty much ready to be Shane Dawson. So he flew out his friend, what was his name? Sawyer Matheny. I guess. I don't really know how you pronounce the last name. But basically, he flew him out to LA and he's just buying him things. And in this video, How to Film Like a YouTuber, he kind of just buys his friend a really expensive camera and just kind of teaches him how to use it, And the comments are just absolutely brutal in the video. I want to read you some of the comments. One thing I'd like to point out about this video is, not that I care personally, I don't think it's a huge deal, but it's exactly 10 minutes. So, with the context of his radical transformation, it's a bad look, Is it me, or has the content of his video changed completely from analysis to vlog since the move? Also, where the did all of these teenage girls in the comments come from? But it seems like you've changed way too abrupt and extreme to not find it overwhelming. Your thumbnails make me not want to click. Even though I was a fan before the whole Shane thing happened, the new videos are too different from the past and it's hard to watch. His content used to be so fun and unique, now it's just uninteresting. This was the most boring thing I've ever watched. Honestly, not digging the whole low effort vlog style videos. Gonna have to unsub for now, best luck though. Meh, Bobby 5.0 sucks. What was the point of this? You get the idea. Basically the entire comment section was 80% those, and 50% people just kind of complaining that I guess he's not vegan anymore. Because I guess he ate egg whites in the video. I don't care. Whatever, you know? And it's just so crazy because just a few months ago he was criticizing Shane Dawson, and now he literally is Shane Dawson. Like when you watch his newer videos, it just feels like he's becoming Shane Dawson.
You went full
Shane Dawson.
Never go full
Shane Dawson. And the lines blur even further when you consider the fact that Shane Dawson has him doing a Sunday show on his channel, along with the stuff he's doing on the Bobby Burns channel. And you know, it's on Shane's channel, so I'm not going to criticize him too much for what he's doing there, because it's got to kind of meld with Shane's content. But basically, all he does on that channel is just spend a lot of money, you know? And it's just so weird to see someone like Bobby, who's a really down-to-earth, just, you know, quality YouTuber, who basically just went Hollywood out of nowhere, you know? I'm probably going to keep watching just to see where things go, but I can definitely understand where his fans are coming from. It seems that the sub count just kind of got to his head. Not that it matters a whole lot, but there's this tweet he put out that says, Ela Klein and iDubbbz, check your inbox. And I think most people were excited, but I was just thinking, I'm like H3 and iDubbbz are two of the most legendary channels on the page, and he thinks that like he can just start collabing with them. And I know that's kind of the whole point of YouTube, is that anyone can work with anyone and no one's greater than anyone else. But I don't know, I think he just needs to chill. It's like you basically have a lot of Shane Dawson fans now and thinks he doesn't really have to like try to please his fans anymore. But the reality is that a lot of his fans are unhappy with the recent changes in the channel. And you can see it very clearly in the social blades when you see that he's lost hundreds of subs, probably, you know, very dedicated and longtime fans. Anyway, I think the whole thing's very interesting. Being able to watch as someone completely 180s like on everything about their channel, basically because they got a Shane Dawson shout out and is now in LA. I wish Bobby Burns the best of luck, but I think he really needs to be more in touch with his fans. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the matter. If you're still watching, I really appreciate you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already and wish to. It would mean a lot to me. Anyway, have a good day.